whole winter without filming one video inside here. I tried not to do that, and we're in a situation where I kind of have no choice. Right now, New York is under a huge watch. We can still go outside. That's still, you know, as of now, it's March 25th. You guys are watching this the same day. I'm filming this in the morning. It's March 25th. As of right now, we can still go outside, but all stores are closed. Everything is closed except for the essentials. Pretty much lockdown. But again, you can still go outside. Like, I can still go to an isolated area by myself and ride if I can find a place. Most parks are closed, and they're gonna be closing almost all parks, so skate parks is a no. And either way, I don't wanna go to a skate park because I went last week with John when things were picking up. And we got there, and like once 3 or 4 people got there, it just kind of just felt uncomfortable, so we just got over it. And I don't want to deal with that, and not just, you know, not just for my own safety, but for someone else's. I don't want to, you know, if this is the way for this thing to stop, then we just try it all and do it. So for me, right now, I'm actually riding by myself for most of the time. This video is more of like an update and also some advice on how you guys can ride at home. There's also a challenge going up on Instagram today. I also put up a video on Instagram a few days ago that everybody loved. And if you guys didn't watch that, I'll play it right here. Trying to give you guys some inspiration how you can stay motivated and creative right now, especially with times and a lot of people are home just for safety, and I do recommend doing that. If you're not home, be home. If you're not by yourself, be by yourself. We all don't know how this is supposed to end. We don't know what the hell this whole thing is, but based on data and them saying, you know, this could work, is kind of working, just freaking do it. Just, you know, isolate yourself. I was also speaking with JD, pro French rider, and we were talking about how sketchy it is right now. If you were to get hurt, like let's say if you were to fall and get hurt and you would need to go to the hospital, like either major surgery or even something small, that's like not what you want to do right now. So anybody who is riding, you're able to ride by yourself, please ride smart. I recommend riding flat because, I mean, you can still get hurt riding flat, but not as bad. You don't really need, like, I don't know, I'm not trying to jinx it, but I do recommend not trying to send it down something big. Don't ride big ramps. Don't risk anything right now, because if you have to go to the hospital, I don't know if one, they'll take you, and you're at risk to catch this virus. So recommend staying home, stay isolated, ride very smart, and ride very safe. As far as the challenge we have going on Instagram, that's also going to contribute to the idea of this video, is how you can ride at home. I have this thing. I saw a clip on Instagram. Some guy built like this wooden stationary platform thing for his bike, and they was just practicing like manuals and nose manuals, and I was like, man, I want to build that, but Home Depot's closed. So I have this. This is a Envy scooter stand. You don't have to use an Envy scooter stand if you can get your hand on any stand. Obviously, I have an Envy one because clearly, but using this, I'm gonna do a couple of clips for you guys right now. I'm gonna try my best to do 5 tricks using the Envy scooter stand. Basically, if you guys have one of these, use it. It's gonna help kind of just regain some muscle memory if you lost any of it for not riding for so long. But if you have one of these, grab one, put it on the floor, put it on the rug if anything, because only one wheel kind of goes in, so you don't want to mess up your floor, and you don't want mom and dad to be tight at you. So put on the rug, do your best, and practice some tricks. This is a very, very useful tool right now, just because we're limited to what we can do. So having a stand or having anything, and you can be part of this challenge as well. Not only you can better yourself and ride, but you can also be part of the challenge where we'll be posting all of your attempts and your challenge completions on Instagram, and we'll be sharing it. I'll share every single one on my story, anyone who completes the challenge. So here's the challenge video. I know a lot of you right now are home, bored, trying to figure out something productive to do. Envy Scooters and myself came up with a trick challenge for you guys to do at home. If you guys can get your hand on one of these, then you can be part of the Envy Stand Challenge. Everybody has seen these stands in shops. This is what most shops use to display their scooters. And it's alright, if you don't have one, you can still be creative. You can even use a really soft rug or something. Or if you took your back wheel off, that would work too. The idea is to not let staying at home not contribute to your progression. By using the hashtag #EnvyStandChallenge, we challenge all of you to get a stationary manual for 10 seconds. If you really think you're a beast, I want to see a nose manual. Envy and I will be reposting anybody who completes this challenge. And I look forward to seeing all of you complete this challenge. I mean, if you're fortunate enough and you have like a backyard or a front yard or something where you have plenty of room to ride, then then you made it. But for those who don't have too much room and you really cannot go outside and you cannot leave anything and you have an apartment just like this, this is going to be very useful. So I'm going to do 5 tricks for you guys, move the table in the living room, and show you guys how you can ride inside. Everybody's probably thinking like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like an easier way to do tricks. It's definitely not. You think it's easy, it's really not. It's actually harder when you do this. It's more challenging. So it's perfect training. This is a perfect exercise to do while everybody's home, trying to stay safe and away from this whole mess that you see. This is a perfect exercise to do at home if you guys are trying to figure out how to ride and you don't have the space. Like, I don't have a garage or a backyard, and if you do, even better. That's perfect. If you are limited to space and you want to exercise at home, you want to train, you still want to keep your muscle memory, because a lot of times if you don't ride for a while, you mentally don't forget how to do tricks, but your body sometimes is not familiar. So keeping familiar with tricks is very important when we're home for we don't know how long, and this is a perfect example. Like I said in that video, if you don't have a stand or something, there's a way to get around it. It's basically for fun. We're not being strict to the point where if you don't have a stand, you can't be a part of this challenge on Instagram. Do what you can, be creative. We just want to see you guys push and be positive through this whole situation. But this video is strictly to give you guys advice on how you can ride at home, and with, of course, your parents' permission to do so. Right now, this is my house, so I can do what I want. So obviously I've moved all the tables and I have plenty of room to do so, and I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not jumping, I'm not doing hard tricks that people would be bothered. But I'm actually going outside now for the first time in a couple days to an isolated area by myself to film a few more videos, and I still have a bunch of crazy good videos for this channel. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please do, because there's so many good videos. Like before this whole mess happened, I have a brand new mini scooter, a crazy street spot I rode in an airport, and some crazy, there's plenty of stuff. I'm gonna just not give it away. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, you have notifications on, you know those are gonna be some videos that you're gonna have to watch. So I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys have any advice to other people who want to ride at home or any ideas, leave it in the comments. Like, this is the idea Envy and I had to do a challenge and to just exercise at home. If you guys have other ideas or other contraptions, tag me in those videos on Instagram. Leave a comment below so everybody else can see those ideas. But we're gonna get through this and give you guys more updates, and of course look forward to those future videos coming your way. With that being said, I'm gonna actually practice a few more tricks because I just thought of a couple more ideas, and I hope you guys are practicing and staying positive as well at home. I look forward to seeing all of your content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.